kitchen. What the fuck is that noise?
You know, you talk about when you're wanting a clean entrance. What's going on, guys? I just want to show you a little something here real quick before we move on. Right up in the corner there, oh, let me fix this real quick. Because we got a special little something for people that like to fall asleep on our streams here. As you can see, Johnny Ray Sinister right above Truckster's head there is passed the fuck out.
Did you, just real quick, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Did you just get right now?
Of course. Okay. But that's that fun being done. How are you, folks? Hopefully he'll wake up somewhat in the middle of the stream here. Big announcement for myself. I finally hit 200 subscribers, folks. So thank all of you for supporting me and getting the word out. On the call, other than Johnny Ray Sinister, as you saw, we also have Bobbits.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my dick.
And Trekkipedia.
I got 2 words for you.
Because if you did not see it earlier, we did the Wrestling Memories episode 4 of the Monday Night Wars, which was all about the D-Generation X. So if you have the network, the WWE network, I definitely suggest you go and watch these episodes because it's absolutely insightful. And it really gives you that deep inside look of the company that you're not going to get anywhere else. So definitely go check that out. How are you doing, D. Wells? And of course, Alpha Excalibur, thank you for joining me in the chat. So, as you can see...
Oh, Heather!
What's up, Bobbitt?
Guess what I've seen you can pre-order right now from GameStop?
What's that?
The new World of Warcraft expansion.
Oh yes, I already have it. I already have it pre-ordered. Thanks again to Johnny Ray Sinister, who's still in the corner there sleeping.
And if the stream ever goes silent for a couple minutes, you can actually hear him snoring.
Johnny, stop talking shit.
Alright, as you see in the background, we got the game up and running, so let's get into the world here. We last left off in the Arathi Highlands, which I think I'm about halfway done with the quests here. Let me take a peek.
That's right. Congratulations to you. She passed me again.
Sorry.
You apologize. It's because of me that you're.
Yeah, Rocky Highlands. Oh! I got just this one area of quests left to do, and we are done and moving on. Sweet.
I love the way you talk. Sweet? Sweet.
Bobbit,
Hmm?
did you order your Pokeball exclusives?
Huh?
Did you order your Pokeball exclusives coming out for the Switch for Pokemon?
I don't
Oh, not yet.
I thought you said
You can order them on
weren't getting that.
GameStop too.
I thought you said you weren't getting that. Robert.
Oh. I don't know.
Because I know when we did that stream, you said you didn't know if you were going to get it or
I still don't, honestly. I haven't really thought about it.
not. Me neither. It's only Pokemon.
You shut your whole mouth.
Tell me, I'll fucking tell you, son of a bitch.
What are you gonna tell me? What could you possibly tell me?
By yourself, can't shut the fuck up.
And as you see here, it's one of the holidays within the game. It's the Midsummer Fire Festival, which is the start of our summer, actually. So it kind of fits. Hmm. What am I missing?
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Yes.
Johnny, God,
Everybody, did you hear him snoring?
So Johnny,
There he is, he's snoring.
What did you think of Raw this past week? Meet my sentiments exactly, man. I am right there with you. That was one of the worst fucking episodes I think I have ever seen.
This is what happens when you fall asleep on the Skype call, folks. I'm sorry. Oh shit, I have too many pets already. Alrighty. Oh, I got my turtle this time. Getting attacked by everything. Okay. Don't want to hit that button, but whatever. It still works. Gotta kill a whole bunch of trolls. He's still gonna hate us when he wakes up.
I know, right?
There's nothing up there for you, Gator. So you can see Gator right there. Nice for your approval, Johnny. Yeah, that's good to know too. You don't have to argue with me, dude. I'm right here. Well, dude. Okay.
There's a bear in the house!
Oh, it's getting loud.
My wife died in the pool.
Okay. First time I've seen those in there, but hey. Whatever works, dude.
And it works.
I really hope this is not an indication of how entertaining my show actually is.
Johnny, you need more RAM.
You're gonna be dreaming about that now. Oh no.
Why am I dreaming about RAM?
Johnny, run! There's a well behind you.
Oh no.
And she wants your cock.
Oh no.
No, he's not married.
Oh yeah, sure.
Or a troll. As you see, JP just donated $40 to the show.
What did it say?
Except for the baby. Oh, my mouth's kind of full of food. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'm close to dying because of his distraction here. Well, Jesus, dude, relax. Okay.
Once I get my shit up.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. So yes, if you guys hadn't noticed, oops, we got another donation. Johnny Snorri just donated $1 for us. Thank you very much, Johnny Snorri. Just come running after me like that. Whatever, dude.
What's the matter, kid?
We have food.
No, he's like hiding. There you go. Just chill out. I'll let you lick the bowl. Oh, fuck, that's hot.
Oh, gee, I wonder why you only just finished cooking it.
Oh, I'm hungry, goddammit.
Is he finally waking up?
You wake, Johnny?
No. You've only been snoring for the first half of my stream here.
You're on candid camera, buddy. I'm just kidding.
No.
You're on
Yeah, it happens.
It does.
Man, you're tired. I get it. I've been there.
But I think we've all fallen asleep on the Skype call once or a couple of times now.
Mm-hmm.
I fallen asleep like 4 times.
Yeah. Twice.
I've only done it once. On Derailed.
That was probably the funniest.
That it was.
I thought you were joking, Bob, and then I look at him and I know he's really asleep.
Yep, he passed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Mine's fine.
Oh, you were sawing some logs, dude. Oh.
Yeah, you sound like a tractor trailer going down Fancy Gap Mountain without any brakes.
You have fun with it, so it's alright. How you doing, Beersy?
What's up, Beersy? Probably the very first one was when Drew fell asleep.
That was the best one.
The cheese man falls asleep.
I remember that.
It was like,
That was when you... Oh, go ahead.
I'm trying to remember the video that it was. I can't remember.
It was the one that you
I
named
think it was like
the snoring
Cheese Man
Cessna.
or stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, it's the snoring cheese man. I named it.
Yeah.
But you spelled it as Cessna.
Yeah, I know. Shut up, Bob. I was drunk when I typed it in.
That was a good interview with Drew.
I think we did it. I think that was the night of the first Uber, too.
Yeah, because he was that drunk.
So, did you dream about whales?
I dreamt of a world where you were actually quiet.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well,
Gloria. No
It was. It was very.
peaceful.
And then somebody has to go, Johnny!
Sorry.
And I realize that I am still in a nightmare. But yes, season finale of the Sinister One podcast, the last episode.
That comes on Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be sure to check it out. But are you gonna do? Or you said you're gonna start doing gaming stuff then, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like you still want to be sleeping there, Johnny.
Maybe.
You don't have to stay on the call with us. You can go to bed, dude.
No, problem is, if I wake up now, I'm gonna be up for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate the damn sleepies.
Never understood why they give you such a tiny fucking area to hunt these things. We had to put a small amount of the fucking raptors in that small area.
Oh yeah, it sucks.
The fuck are you fighting?
A raptor.
I didn't know this game was fucking Jurassic Park.
It can be.
You've clearly never seen Nguro Crater.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Dude, that's why I went Beast Mastery with this one. And T-Rex is mine.
I'm a motherfucking T-Rex.
I'm gonna tame me a T-Rex, that's for damn sure.
Remember the one in Northrend where you're always like telling people, don't kill it?
Oh god, yeah. Between that and the whale shark, forget it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Thanks for the warning.
Now that Johnny's finally up.
Speaking of whales,
This is another reason why I never really ever quested much over in their eastern kingdoms, except for the Blood Elf area.
Why?
The quests are so stretched out, and they give you small areas. And it's even worse for the Alliance side.
oh well, I'm gonna get out here. You're probably gonna be it.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, buddy.
No idea what you just fucking said, but okay.
We'll keep it that way.
Probably better off.
No, y'all have a good night.
You too, man.
Talk to you later.
DJ.
So we caught another one, folks. Alrighty. Actually, I don't know why I did that. Just do the easy way, right back.
Oh. This last home run was right there. Scoozy.
I think we are close to being done here anyway, folks, and then we'll be moving on to the next area. Which is actually going to take me through Alliance territory, I believe. If I remember right. So it should be fun. As I run through the hills of the Raptors. Basically aggro everything on the way.
You
Has the
doing?
spider gotten bigger?
What?
Has the spider gotten bigger?
No.
Okay, JP looks bigger.
No, they don't grow in the game.
Okay.
You need to fucking pay attention. Jesus Christ, Trexler.
Later on, when we get to the Mists of Pandaria, I'm sorry, expansion. There will be the quest to raise a dragon from egg all the way on up to adulthood.
Oh, nice.
So that will be changing in size.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about the rock elementals. No! Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's gonna be fun if he does that later on in the pregnancy. Okay.
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh.
Can you do me a favor though?
Mm-hmm.
I hate to do this. Can you scoot one way or the other? I'm sorry, I can't see the TV. heading away.
Oh. Whatever you want to do.
Fucking me.
So let's see if we can get this rod of order, as they call it.
Did you just say rod of order?
That's what they want me to go for.
Gator.
He's gonna be fixated on me for a little bit.
I'm laughing because it says JP is the Whale Slayer's pet. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest nephew's excited because the NBA draft is tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, NBA draft started an hour and a half ago.
Who's excited?
My oldest nephew, Dominic.
Okay then. Thought there would at least be a little dialogue before you just started to attack me, but okay. There we go. That makes the spider grow too.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
JP, beat the shit out of that thing, please.
He's trying.
Come on, man.
He's doing a pretty good job of kicking his ass. Yes!
Busy, I'm watching a fucking game. Asshole. I don't have time to be fucking beaten up on fucking rock things. Whatever the fuck that thing was.
Another giant rock.
Okay, giant rock man. I don't.
Gator, please lay down
Yes, no, he's not.
and stop panting. Actually, can you turn the fan on?
No. I'm watching the game. Busy.
Bitch, you got longer arms than I do. And there you have normal conversation between him and I.
That's not a normal conversation. This is a normal conversation. Don't talk back to me. What are you doing?
A rare creature.
Do you want me to bring you
In a minute.
you give him the fucking ankle bite?
I will. I was actually going to give him half of that one. I just wanted to take care of that first. Because I knew that bitch was coming. Because it scared me.
Gator.
Attaboy. I'm being attacked. Why did you run to my side? You're supposed to kill. Spider can't make up his mind. And now I gotta go all the way back to Hammerfall.
He's fucking arrogant. But it's not, he just that plays with us. Like, it's really weird how to explain. I can't explain it.
He's eccentric.
There you go.
That's why I call him Moose. We're talking about the Brewers. One of the Brewers players.
It was funny because he's dramatic in his movements. It's really funny. So like, the game we went to, the guy hit a foul ball, and you can't see me, but he kind of like fucking did one of, I don't know if anybody can see me, but he kind of like, he's standing like this, right? Turn on the light. He's standing like this, right? And all of a sudden the ball was hit his way, and he just turned and jumped and just stood there for like 5 minutes like this. It was fucking hilarious. The guy's, he's really good. He's one of my favorite players right now. Just with the way he acts and shit, it's great. He doesn't act cocky, he doesn't act arrogant. Nobody's listening to me, that's okay too.
No, we are. It's just you said he was arrogant. So
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm just watching the game on the PS4.
What's that?
I'm listening to you guys. I'm watching Heather on the PS4 because I turned it on.
Ah. You don't want to be in the chat with your honey?
She's watching Cardinal. She's watching the draft tonight.
Okay.
Waste of fucking
I'm talking with her in message. I'm messaging her, so I'm talking with her too. So.
Uh huh.
The NBA is so.
She says hi to you guys.
The NBA is so gay. I don't know why anybody I mean, I get why people like it. It's a preference. I don't know. It's boring.
Yeah.
I think I maybe watched like 2 minutes of a basketball game this year. I didn't watch any of the playoffs at all.
I used to watch when the Pistons were in the playoffs all the time. They used to be really good with Isaiah Thomas and everything.
That's when basketball was really good, was when the Pistons were playing.
Yeah.
They had Bill Laimbeer, Dennis Rodman, Joe Dumars, Isaiah Thomas, John Sally. That team was the shit.
That's back when Larry Bird and Magic Johnson were still playing too, which is awesome.
Absolutely.
Because I'm going into a quest that's a suggested 2-player quest, I'm pulling out the bear.
Welcome back,
to the
Bobbit.
rescue.
Is it like a Pegasus fucking...
Yes. It's called the Celestial Steed.
This Celestial Steed.
Yes, sir. Yes, it does fly. But I can't fly right now. To lower level. Okay. Of course, you gotta be right in here. Instead of being on the edge, where I can get the surprise attack on the cunt, but yeah. Yeah. Oh my.
It was 30 years ago today when Roger Rabbit came out.
Yep.
That was the movie.
Damn.
Is that a Warner Brothers movie?
It was a Disney one, but they were able to have the Warner Bros. Characters in it because Spielberg coaxed them to put them in there.
Are you sure it was a Disney movie?
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
got it
think
on
it
DVD
was.
here. It's Disney.
I don't think it was a Disney movie, Trek.
Hang on.
And that is the final quest here.
Yeah, Touchstone Pictures, Disney.
It wasn't owned by Disney back then.
No, but I mean, like, that they were under the Disney umbrella because they had all sorts of stuff in there. Now Disney, like, is proud of it, but back then they were like, this is kind of more adult than we wanted.
It was directed by Robert Zemeckis, produced by Frank Marshall.
It was based off of the book Who Censored Roger Rabbit.
That is correct.
Yep. I still remember when there was dueling pianos with Donald Duck and Daffy Duck.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, good Lord, that was a lot to read. Somebody in the chat. I don't know. I don't even know who it is. Bobbit. Okay, no problem, Bobbit. I wonder. There we go. We can take the easy route. Yes! They finally added the easy route into this game. Oops, sorry, Gator. I have no food, I swear to God.
Look out. We're running into the rock.
Alter Earth.
Zool.
Little nod to the original Ghostbusters there. I was playing earlier on one of my other tunes, and there's a little nod to Doctor Who in here with the sonic screwdriver.
Oh, I've got one of those too.
Not surprised.
Down to October when the new Doctor takes over. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
They just brought out Tom Baker's first season this past Tuesday on DVD.
Doctor Who DVD releases.
I watched Doctor Who not because I wanted to, because I had to.
Heather, did you make him watch the show?
No.
No, my grandfather did.
Oh, okay.
There was only one TV, and we had to watch what he wanted. Hey, I got to play my television.
Oh, go ahead.
I got to play my television like right after that. So shit. And I didn't pay attention anyway. I also
that when PBS would show it?
What?
Was that when PBS would show it?
Yes, that's when Tom Baker was Doctor Who.
Yep.
He was also Bendu in fucking Star Wars Rebels. just dropped a knowledge bomb on you.
Tom Baker.
Did you?
Tom Baker and the lovely Elizabeth Sladen.
Tom Baker and the lovely Elizabeth Slater.
Sarah James
Yeah,
Smith, my favorite companion ever.
I didn't pay any fucking attention to that shit. I really didn't pay attention to the show, man. It was just on it. That's what was on the TV.
Yeah.
I also had an electronic football game, the old electronic football game with the red lights.
Yeah.
I had that. They had the electronic baseball game.
You want to talk to her again? Jesus Christ.
One of these days we're gonna sit in the Mona Lake here.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? What'd you say, Trek?
Oh, I wasn't saying anything. I was watching you guys play the game.
I'm not playing a game. I'm sitting here watching her play games while I'm watching the baseball game.
Cool.
I completely forgot this dude was here.
What the fuck is that guy?
He's an ogre.
Shrek.
What?
Nothing.
Besides the fact he said Shrek, not Trek.
Oh, I was like, what the heck? I looked it up in a couple days. It's going to be the anniversary of when the '89 Batman came out with everyone's favorite Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
I actually like that Batman.
he's one of the best.
I do too. I do too. He was really good.
He brought a little bit of comedy to.
He brought the comedy and the mysteriousness to it.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think he would. A lot of people didn't think he'd be able to pull it off, but I think he did. I think he did really good.
He's considered one of the best. He's considered probably the best Batman ever.
I mean, for his time, I thought Adam West did really good job.
Yes.
But then again, you got to remember for his
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The problem with the Batmans nowadays is they trying to modernize it.
How are you, Zachary Charnock?
You know what I'm saying? I would much rather
Yeah.
go back, because if you go back and watch the 1969, 1970 Batman that I remember, that I grew up watching, I'm pretty sure you grew up with the 2-track. That Batman, the characters were a lot like in the comic books.
The whole series was.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything was bright colors, pow, bam,
Now
zoom.
it's dark, dank, distant. The Batman, Michael Keaton Batman was pretty good. Joker, although Jack Nicholson did really good, I didn't care for the character.
He's one of my favorite Jokers, though.
He did a really good job, but it wasn't again, that's where the dark, dank, distant, evil character started. Because Heath Ledger's Joker, although very good, again, the Joker was crazy. And yes, Heath Ledger was crazy in the movie, but he was the Joker. The Joker is supposed to be somebody who told jokes.
Bad ones.
Everything, yes, they were bad jokes. You get what I'm saying? That's what I remember.
Yeah.
That's the Penguin. Danny DeVito, very good Penguin. But I liked Burgess Meredith's Penguin better.
Oh yeah.
Cesar Romero, to me, was my favorite Joker.
And I gotta tell you guys something. Anybody who likes Val Kilmer as a Batman, Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey saved that fucking movie.
Yes, they did. Even though Jim Carrey's a twit.
Jim Carrey is the perfect Riddler. And Tommy Lee Jones was the perfect Two-Face.
Yeah.
to me, the older Batmans are the better ones. The modern day ones, like Batman Begins, didn't care for it. The last Batman that they did, I didn't care for it at all.
Oh, it's because you got high-profile actors like Christian Bale and Ben Affleck.
I will say this for Ben Affleck, for the character that he had to play, he did alright.
He did better than Christian Bale, that's for sure.
Yes.
I like Batman Begins because we needed, after Batman and Robin wasn't so good, I think that was the movie we needed to get back to basics, because they really did. They went back to basics, they told a simple story, and they said, how is he going to come out of it? And I thought they did a really good job.
But here's my question to you. Does it follow the comic book?
A certain Batman Year One that kind of does.
That's where I do not care for these movies.
They don't follow the original
Take
story.
off the comic book. The comic book is canon, not what these fucking directors are putting out.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
No, I'm not saying that you don't. I'm just trying to see if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's why I like the animated series they did with Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill, because that felt like it was most true to the stuff that they were trying to get to.
Well, yeah, because Mark Hamill would not let them do anything else.
Because Mark
Hamill wouldn't let him fuck up the character, thank goodness.
Exactly. Because like most of us, he grew up with Adam West as Batman.
Yep.
I mean, that's who I knew as Batman. It was Adam West.
I grew up with it because my grandfather and my mom and I used to watch the '66 Batman because her dad worked with Burgess Meredith, which is really cool. So they kind of knew him. So
nice.
I remember when I was a kid, we used to go to Saturday matinees, and they had the Batman movie with Dick Grayson, or whatever his fucking name was. Dick Grayson's Robin, but the guy that played Robin and Adam West and Cesar Romero, Eartha Kitt.
Oh, she was my favorite Catwoman.
Burgess Meredith. I can't remember the guy that
Frank Gorshin.
The Riddler.
Frank Gorshin.
There we go.
There you go. Those are the guys. Going to those, and the way I remember it is, it was like if you bring a can of like vegetables or something, you got into the movie for free. It was one of those
promotional things.
For pantries and stuff. So Mom would go to the store and get us a can of green beans or a can of peas or whatever, and we'd go to the movie. It was pretty cool, and we got free popcorn and a soda. And we sat there and watched the fucking movie. That's what we did on a Saturday afternoon.
Best thing to do on a Saturday afternoon, in my opinion.
But they don't have that anymore. Now it costs $20 for this fucking movie.
And that's just for the tickets.
I remember back in '89 when the first Keaton movie came out. Then they showed the Batman the movie on TV on like Fox, I think it was the old Adam West Ward movie, and I thought it was really cool. I used to have that on tape for a long time.
I remember that Nick at Night, I think, played Batman.
Yep.
At like 6:30 p.m. my time, before Raw came on. I'd watch it. Or wasn't it an hour show?
The original Batman, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd watch it at 6, and yeah, it was pretty cool. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Just saying.
Yeah. And how you doing, Elias? No, I was not ignoring you in the chat. Just letting these guys get their thoughts out. And yes, Heath Ledger, yes.
When I lived in Minnesota.
Yes, Heath Ledger was a very good Joker, but he wasn't exactly the best of the best.
I don't. Was he here when I said that? I don't think he was. When we were talking about it, Elias, I said although he was a very good Joker, probably one of the better Jokers, it kind of went away from what I remember the Joker as being. It went away from the comic book character as the Joker.
He said he was here.
Oh, being an eccentric, if that makes sense. That's
Right.
all I'm saying. Being that goofy, funny, but yet evil guy. Heath Ledger wasn't it. He was just pure evil in that movie. It was good for the movie, but I didn't care for the Joker,
Yeah.
so to speak. The type of Joker that he was. That's all I'm saying.
Did you see the TV movie they did, the Back to the Batcave TV movie?
No.
No.
That was a fun movie. It was like that. It was Adam West and Burt Ward as themselves. So like they come back as they were getting tormented by the old villains and stuff. That and like when they did flashbacks, it was younger actors playing them. Like I think it was James Marsden or something like that. It was the guy whose brother plays Cyclops in the X-Men movies
Right.
as Robin, and oh, it's so fun. They never showed it again, and now if you are buying that DVD, it's like $100.
Of course.
It's CBS played it like once, maybe twice. I'm like, and they never re-advertised. I'm like, that was such a good movie. I saw the end of it, and I saw where like they're like he blew them up with a bomb or so. That of course didn't hurt him. It just left them kind of singed and stuff. That was pretty funny. And then like he turns around and Burt Ward standing there is just like all blackened and stuff.
Oh, that's a hard question, Aaron.
Well, Aaron, you already answered that question. Val Kilmer.
For Batman himself.
Batman
Yeah.
himself?
Actually, no. George Clooney.
Yeah, George Clooney was terrible. Even though that he did play Bruce Wayne pretty good, but he didn't play Batman. He sucked as Batman.
He did. And also, within that same movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger for Dr. Freeze.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did like Uma Thurman as
Oh.
Poison Ivy. She did really good.
She could. That's why I love Uma Thurman. She could sit there and make any character work for her.
Well, she makes it her own.
Right.
I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger tried, but it was just... He had too many one-liners. He was trying to be funny, and it was not funny.
It's not just that. I mean, we all know him as the military action hero guy, not the scientific mind. So putting him in the character as Dr. Freeze, Dr. Victor Freeze, it didn't work.
No.
What made me mad about that movie was how they portrayed Bane. I'm like, yeah, let's just make him a brainless idiot. It's like, Bane was actually pretty smart in the comic books. They just made him look like this watered-down piece of crap.
Well,
Like, all he did was walk around and say, bomb, bomb, bomb. I'm like, that's
Right.
fucked up.
And I agree with you there, Gorilla, as does Trek, as you hear in the chat here.
He was a good big guy, but he just was wrong for the part, and sadly, he passed away a couple years later due to a blood clot.
All right.
He was a WCW wrestler.
Oh, yeah. I'm honored with the Bilgewater Cartel.
Y'all around Batman discussions without me? What the fuck?
Well, that's what happens when you go be nosy with your neighbors.
Well, you know.
well, you know what we were talking about, right?
You heard the conversation.
I caught like the tail end of it.
Okay, well, we were just talking about Batman.
Who we think was a good character and who was a bad character.
We were also talking about why I don't like the Batman characters. Like, why I don't like, what's his name?
Heath Ledger.
I didn't like Heath. It's not that I didn't like Heath Ledger. I just didn't like the Joker.
Well, you know the best Joker of all time is Mark Hamill, right?
No, Cesar Romero is the best Joker of all time.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Hell no.
Yes. The original.
No.
The original Joker.
I will sit here and debate this for 2 hours.
Go ahead.
Fucking Mark Hamill made the Joker what it is.
They're two different characters. They're two different
Are they
characters.
though?
But yes, they are. One is animated, one was live action.
And one was based off more of the comic book because that's all they had to go off of than the other. Yes, Mark Hamill is a purist, but he can't stick directly to it without getting in trouble with trademarks and all of that.
He did a very good voice of the Joker. Not saying he didn't, but he was a voice.
That's what Gorilla just said in the chat.
There's a difference, Bobbit.
I thought the Caesar Romero one was terrible, but that's just me.
What?
Back
Yeah.
in the day, that's what he was supposed to be, though.
But keeping it live action, one of my favorite Jokers was Jack Nicholson.
When I was a kid and I used to watch that Batman movie back in '89, you know the part when like she opens up the gift and the flowers burst out?
Oh god, that was hilarious.
What's that?
I swear it scared the crap out of me. My dad started laughing. He goes, "Damn, Brenda got
The
it."
part where Kim Basinger opens up the box, the Joker leaves behind, and the flowers pop up out of the mannequin hand, and she faints. I fucking laughed my ass off with that scene.
You gonna do me a favor and turn on my PS4 and my controller? I don't know which one's which.
There you go.
I had a big crush on Kim Basinger back then. She was gorgeous.
Yeah.
If you were a kid back when we were growing up, who didn't have a crush on her? She was one of the hottest women in the world.
I was so disappointed when she didn't come back for the next round. Damn it, I don't want Catwoman. I want to see Vicky Vale again.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's funny because originally Michelle Pfeiffer was going to play Vicky Vale. She had to bail out because she was busy, and Keaton didn't want his girlfriend in real life to play his girlfriend in the movie, which kind of didn't make sense because then the next one she did. So.
Well, she didn't really play his girlfriend per se at the beginning there. I mean, she ended up playing the Catwoman, who that becomes everybody's girlfriend in the fucking Batman series.
Well, I mean, his love interest, I should say, yeah. They got in so much trouble with McDonald's for that sequel. Oh my gosh.
Agreed, Gorilla. And yes, D-Bells, Jack Nicholson was the second ever Joker.
Yes.
Alright, now Bob, in your opinion, Val Kilmer, Batman, what saved that movie?
Val Kilmer. Oh boy. See, this is where I'm going to be different from everybody. I really love Batman Forever, but Batman and Robin, I agree, was... Don't even get me started.
Well, Batman and Robin was George Clooney.
Yeah, like, Batman Forever, like, it was my first ever Batman movie that I ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I've got, that's why I love it as much as I do, is to help introduce me to the character, and that's how I became such a huge Batman fan that I am now. But like, dude, Jim Carrey as the Riddler, come on now, that was fucking awesome.
And anybody who's seen any of the other Batman movies all agree on the same thing, Bobbit. If it were not for Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones, that movie would have bombed.
Oh yeah. I don't think I would have liked it as much if it wasn't for those two. Kilmer was an alright Batman, but Michael Keaton is still my favorite besides Kevin Conroy.
Yeah,
Here.
definitely. As far as cartoon and live action go.
What's that? What?
Besides Michael Keaton, Kevin Connolly is his favorite Batman.
I think that's why when I heard they were doing the Batman animated series, I was so hyped up for it, and I was a fan since the first episode too, because I love what they did with it, and it was good for everyone to watch.
Yes.
And it didn't talk down to people. It was dark, but it wasn't like over the top. Like, it was okay for an afternoon slot, which is like 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Fox. You scared the crap out of kids, you're in deep trouble.
Right.
But then they managed to do that too, but they didn't go overboard with it. Like Batman Returns creeped people out because it was underlying sexual tones, I guess is what they're saying. And I know McDonald's got mad because of all the darkness and like Penguin biting people and stuff, which nowadays looking back, I think is actually pretty funny.
Gorilla Strong, I've actually not yet seen that movie. Yes, I do know about it, but I've not seen it yet.
What's that?
Birdman.
Birdman was really good.
Was it? I heard it wasn't that great.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Steve? But yeah.
Well, I want to talk about The Killing Joke here, how fast the movie adaptation they did of it.
Okay.
It wasn't bad. Like, it was pretty faithful to the comic, but the only thing I didn't like was they tried to establish a relationship between Batman and Batgirl. I did not like that at all.
Who tried to do it? What?
Like in The Killing Joke, like they had a prequel story before the actual story started, and they try to make it to where Batman and Batgirl had this sexual relationship and this. I'm like, no, they've never had a relationship, so why the fuck are you trying to force it now?
Excuse me.
But other than that, it's like the story itself is really fucking good.
Sorry, I had a choking spell.
Hi everyone in the chat. Didn't get to say hi earlier, but hi everyone in the chat.
Yeah,
Are you chuck on cock again, JP?
No, I get choking spells every once in a while about it.
Well, apparently my neighbor's having a heart attack, so that's why there's a lot of police stuff over there.
Okay.
I never knew him, so
I still hope everything turns out okay for him.
Yeah.
I do too.
So other than that, how's everybody's day going?
First movie, Bobbit. That's good.
Huh?
What'd you say, Chuck?
Oh, I was gonna say, I was gonna ask about Batman, but I didn't want to interrupt you. Go ahead, Heather.
Just that's how everybody's day was going so far.
Good talk.
Good. Thank you. How about you guys?
It's going.
They've been alright.
A little bit of a choking spell just a minute ago. Other than that, I'm doing alright. Oh, shit.
Excited to go see Jurassic World tomorrow.
I'm sure you are.
Have fun, man. Get there early.
Yeah, Mom's want to do the first show, which is at like 6:45.
Oh. Certainly beating the dinner crowd, that's for sure.
Yeah. I want to see the big old dinosaurs and
Jeff Goldblum's in it.
yeah. Apparently, the little girl from the original one's in it too.
Oh,
She's
Lex.
actually making a comeback to her acting? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty sure she was done for good.
Yep, David, I remember that movie, Mask of the Phantasm. I didn't like it at first, but I watched it a couple more times. That's a fun movie. That's really good. I like how it ties into Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
Also, like kind of movie ties into my balls, your chin. There, Trickster.
I get that a lot. So Bob said his first Batman was Batman Forever. What was everyone's? I think JP said his first one was Adam West and Burt Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mine was 89.
What was everyone? Oh, go ahead.
Mine was 89 Batman.
Was that? Did you see it in the theater? I mean, or?
No, because I was only born in 86, dude.
Ah, cool.
I
But 89.
never saw any Batman movie in the theater. I always saw it on TV after.
The first one I saw in the theater was Batman Returns.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite for a long time. I remember that McDonald's had the cups, and for about a week or two they had the toys, and then they pulled the toys because the parents started pitching a fit and stuff. But
Elias, Disney's not taking over the world. Come on.
Elias, let me tell you something, buddy. You don't want Comcast to buy Fox. Comcast can't even fix their own internet.
If they were taking over the world, they would have done it a long fucking time ago. They aren't taking over the world. Everybody needs to stop with this damn hysteria crap. Because that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's not even that bad.
No,
They even
it's
said they're
not.
going to let the other franchises do what they already do, so it's not going to change anything much. They're going to jump in if one of them starts failing, then they'll get in to reboot it. But they're not going to mess with Deadpool. They're not going to mess with X-Men too much. They're going to bring them in, but they won't be like Disney-fying them, for lack of a better term. They'll let them go what they're supposed to go, because they're going to make too much. Look at Deadpool 2. They're going to make too much money to even care.
Exactly.
And the whole damn, I'm going to say this now, and the whole damn Star Wars thing, get over it. Star Wars is not that bad. It's only bad because you aren't getting what you thought you were getting. That's the problem with it.
I mean, Cody Rhodes himself sat there and said that things were put on hold, so he's going to go sit in a corner and read a book, because apparently the true fandom can't have nice things. And that's
I haven't really...
That's the
Go
biggest
ahead.
problem, because everybody who's jumping on this train have not seen the books or read anything to do with what is actually canon. They just know the movies, and that's it.
I agree. To be honest, I haven't really noticed the difference since Disney has taken over. I really haven't. It's just, to me, it's just Star Wars. It's all good as long as they're not gonna take a tremendous dump on the franchise,
They haven't.
which they never would. Everyone there was too
I'm just
capable.
saying, as long as they continue to not.
The problem, again,
Yeah.
the problem is people taking a dump on it because they aren't getting what they thought they were getting. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
And again, it's because they don't understand canon.
They rage about this stuff before the whole thing's come out. If they will wait until everything happens, then they would see the bigger picture.
You're correct. I mean, I get everybody's all worried that Star Wars is ruined. No. The fans ruined the Star Wars, not the directors.
Sadly to say, some fans, not all fans, but some fans take it way too seriously.
Yeah.
They do.
You can't-
If they would just sit back and enjoy, they would see what's going to happen, and they might enjoy it.
Everybody wants me to sit there and say the same thing about Marvel. I'm just not a fan of Marvel movies. Don't know why. They're number one, they're too busy for me. There's too many explosions.
The storylines aren't believable.
The storylines aren't plausible, but then again, I mean, you could say the same thing about Star Wars, but yet it's in a different galaxy. So, whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and shit on fucking Marvel Comics because it's not an SJW. That's no. Oh, I thought he was saying something.
No, he's.
It's one of those things where you can't please everyone all the time.
Exactly. But what?
What about the movie in and of itself bothered you, TSS?
That's what I'm getting at. What exactly bothered you about that movie? What didn't you get? Because if you go on YouTube, it explains it. If you watch Collider, they explain stuff. If you pay attention to Dave Filoni and fucking Pablo Hidalgo and read stuff, watch Rebels, watch Clone Wars, you'll have a better understanding of Star Wars. You can't just go off the movies, because the movies aren't going to tell you everything.
Rebels and Clone Wars are all part of the storyline. They continue on with the storyline. That the movies leave out. I'm dead.
It's like, I'm a horror fan, as you guys know, and I'm proud of it and stuff. But the good thing about horror is there's so many different types of horror. You don't have to like everything. You can pick and choose what you want. Like, I like all the Friday the 13th films. And there are some that people really call pieces of garbage. Like, I know people who just rip on Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, but I like them because it's Jason. And they're just fun to watch. If anyone takes them that seriously, that's like, oh, I hate them because they did this, this, or this, and it's a disgrace to Jason and stuff, then don't watch them. But it's like, I like them just because it's a fun movie.
I mean, there's a Twitter page out there that is actually called Remake Last Jedi. It's like, really? They haven't said
You know how many people want them to release the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League?
Yeah,
They were harassing AT&T, who's taking over Time Warner now.
What was that track? I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was like earlier this week when AT&T was confirmed that they're taking over Time Warner. All these fans got on there and started harassing AT&T and said they must release the Justice League that Zack Snyder did. It's like, you're so hot and bothered by what they came out with. You have to bother a company that's just barely taken over the company that they're taking over, so they can release something that you want to see. It's like,
that's what I'm getting at with this whole fucking thing with the Star Wars. It's fans aren't getting what they think they should get. The fans themselves are ruining Star Wars.
Because the fans themselves are dictating something they know nothing about.
Yes. You go to. I dare every fan to go tell fucking Pablo Hidalgo and Dave Filoni that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They've been with fucking
Lucasfilm since the beginning.
They talk to George Lucas every day. Every day. Disney puts out the movies, but Lucasfilms still makes Star Wars movies, not Disney. Disney just owns them, or so to speak. They bought the label. They're letting George Lucas still do what he wants.
And
So-
by the way, for anyone so worried about Disney, Comcast is trying to counter that deal. I'm sorry, but Disney's going to annihilate Comcast when it comes down to it, especially since the deal's already been accepted. So I don't know what Comcast is doing. So, but neither do they. So what else? And
then again, I'm not sitting here saying that people are wrong for shitting on the movie. They can shit on the movie all they want. That's fine. But
As long as they're shitting on it for the right reason.
Exactly. My question is, where were these people when the prequel trilogies came out?
oh, they were there.
Uh-huh. I was one of them.
I didn't mind the
Well,
prequels.
I like the prequels.
Hold on, let me. I didn't mind the prequels because the story was good. The problem with the prequels is,
Betrayal.
yeah, the way it was portrayed. Not Darth Maul. Episode 1 was not bad. I thoroughly enjoyed episode. Episode 2 was kind of put together, kind of shitty. That's why people were shitting on episode 2. The problem that I have with the prequels is the way that they killed off Amidala. Amidala, you've seen her character. Throughout all three of those movies, she was one of the strongest characters in that movie, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How did she die? Of a broken heart, right?
Broken heart.
That's not the way she should have went out.
No, I know.
But that being said, again, I'm not shitting on the movie.
Did you put my other ones in?
Oh no, do you want me to?
Can you?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Oof. Oh.
I
yeah.
did like in Clerks too when Randall was ripping on Ada Christensen. That was pretty funny.
It was funny.
Did you know he had a problem with that?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. He seems like a little...
Yeah, he said if that movie came out with the joke, he was going to make sure Lucas blacklisted it. And Rick McCallum, who was in charge, laughed. He goes, "You're not going to do anything like that."
He seems like a little cunt bag.
Yeah, from what I heard, he's a jerk. He hasn't had a hit movie since then. He was in... This is how bad he's gotten. He was in the Wicker Man remake, which sucked.
Don't ever do that again.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah, it was the Wicker Man remake. I could say since I watched it, that movie was god awful. And that was his latest movie, and I'm like, oh man, his star is really falling.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Did you step on him? Or
Kicked
you...
it.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Come here, Gator.
Aww.
Here's a good question.
What's that?
JP,
He's not in the room.
what order is your Star Wars movies in? Like from favorite to least favorite.
He's not in the room at the moment. He's trying to get Gator to go outside.
What's yours, Trek?
I would say my favorite is the original one, then Empire, then Jedi, then 1, 3, and 2.
What's yours, Heather?
Oh, definitely goes with number 4. And yeah,
What?
Star
Mine's
Wars favorite order.
1 and 7, then 5, 3, no, 5 Solo, then 3, then 6 and 4. No, Rogue One before 4, then 4. I think that's all of them. Oh no, 8's in there. I'll say 8 and 8's tied for second. And 9, well, we gotta wait till next year for that one.
Right.
Damn it.
I'm actually going to bring her back to the inn there and relax for a little bit.
They don't need a redo Last Jedi. That'd be fucking
I saw nothing
retarded.
wrong with that movie.
They're not going to redo Last Jedi. Why would they need to? Those that want Last Jedi redone, they go to redo it. You're just.
Well, the question is what could you do differently other than keep Snoke alive?
I wouldn't even keep him alive. There's no reason to keep him alive.
After this episode, no.
Can't people just fucking accept the fact that he was nothing more than a fucking pawn? I mean, that's a simple fucking explanation. What more do you want? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think what they're more mad about is the Rey's parents thing is what their problem is.
See,
But if they would,
they gave you a hint. They gave you a fucking hint.
yeah. If people would wait for 9, maybe they would realize that there was a deeper meaning behind that. But people are like, oh my god, that's such an insult. It's like, take a chill pill, wait to see where they're going with this. There's something else happening.
I think what it is they're not realizing that they are redoing the story of Anakin with Rey.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they are. I honestly don't think they are.
Sounds like Gator barked.
That's
But in a sense, that was the hint.
But these people are all mad because, like, oh my god, that's such an insult, and she's supposed to be Luke's daughter and stuff. Number one, they never said she was going to be Luke's daughter. They never said she was going to be Leia's daughter.
Right.
They never said she was going to be Han's kid. All these people were grasping at straws because it's not what they wanted. But if they would wait
They're
for number
running out of
9,
arguments
then
because
maybe
they're
they would
being
see
disproven.
something was coming.
They're running out of arguments because they're all being disproven by people that have read the books, by
Yep.
people that have read every book, seen every episode of Clone Wars, and watched Rebels. Hey, buddy. Thank you.
I don't think they're rehashing the Anakin story.
Well, not exactly like the Anakin story, but basically the way she was born. I think they're doing the same thing with her that they do with
It could
Anakin.
be. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. because
Exactly.
In a sense, it's just extending the story of the the chosen one. That's all they're doing.
Right. And it would also explain why she's so powerful within the Force.
There you go. Anakin was the same way.
Exactly.
So was Luke. And so is Leia.
It's just Leia never wanted to be trained. Which again, you would find out if you read the books, people.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway. What you playing now, Bobbit?
I'm playing Forza.
Ah. Oh yeah, so another little announcement for everybody out there. If you've not seen on my Twitter page, which is @Goonie20, I have a poll up. If you're bored of watching me play World of Warcraft, head on over to my Twitter page and make a vote on what kind of game you'd like for me to stream next.
I've got a game recommendation for you.
Sure.
It's probably on PC too. Alice Madness Returns.
We'll have to do a search for that.
It's the story of Alice in Wonderland, but it's more twisted and fucked up.
Right. I think Dan
It's right up your alley.
I think Danrix tried to recommend that to me. Okay, I'll check it out.
Alrighty.
But I'm also looking for free games within the PC realm because we need to save every dime we can right now.
Hey, Bob.
Yes, Trucker.
I heard that the New Mutants movie next year is supposed to be the first one to kind of blend the two universes together.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll be good because first trailer I saw, I'm like, yeah, looks okay.
Okay.
But I like Maisie Williams from Game of Thrones. She's in it. I like her. As for if Gambit will ever get off the ground, I'll believe it when I see it.
Aaron, Horizon looked fucking amazing.
Horizon 4, I cannot wait for it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was the game that made Bobbit sit there and say, yeah, I'm getting an Xbox.
Yeah, that and Gears 5.
Good choice. Good choice.
So, definitely give it a try.
Ooh, that might be a game that you can stream when it comes out.
What's that?
Horizon 4.
Maybe. But I am one of those racing game players where I don't believe in the brakes, so...
Brakes? Who needs them?
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Okay, TSS. TSS finally answered you. Who's having dinner?
Oh, that's CGI is CGI. I'd have to go back and watch it again because I really didn't pay too much attention. TSS to the laughing moments. I mean, I'm sure there were moments where it was a scene that needed to be more serious, where
Luke and Ray up on the mountain.
Oh, at the beginning.
Reach out.
At the beginning when he did that.
No. Reach out. But what do you feel?
I thought that was funny though. I mean, he was trying to show her. He really didn't want to teach her. If you paid attention to him throughout the whole movie, he wanted the Jedi to end.
Mm-hmm.
But Yoda showed him the way. Again.
Do you know the way?
But if you were talking about the part where when he took a lightsaber from Rey and threw it over his shoulder, again, it was more or less him, and that was funny. It was a funny part in the movie. That was more or less him saying, "I don't want to fucking do this anymore." I guess. I mean, I get why people are upset, but I can see your point, TSS. I could.
Be right back, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the warning.
And then those Trickster off to send dick pics.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine that though? Love looking at your phone and seeing a dick pic from Trickster? Ugh.
I would probably have to ask him for clarification on what he's sending me.
Can you zoom in a little more? I can't see it.
Is that all he said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see where people are have an issue with that part of it. I can't argue with, but when people just shit on the movie because they don't get what they want, fuck off. I'm sorry. You're just missing the point of the fucking movie. And two, people saying, "Well, we needed to know more." They gotta make another movie. They can't tell you fucking everything. And it's just you gotta use your common sense. They have to make another movie. If they give everything away, what's the sense of making another movie? Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Catching what I'm throwing at you? Just saying. But yeah, I get, yeah.
Now I can't get the thought of Trickster sending a dick pic out of my head. I want to laugh, but I don't want to at the same time.
Yes, I'm eating again. I'm hungry. Deal with it.
What? Wow.
It's been a while since we had one of them.
Oh.
Of course, he ended up gassing himself out.
Damn ghost keeps shitting in my room. Damn scumbag.
Oh boy. Mm.
Can I help you?
TSS answered further.
Oh. Um. How do I explain this without sounding like a dick? This is hard because I don't want to sound like a dick. She, again, I can come back to the explanation for it, TSS, and I get your point. I honestly do. I get everybody's point with the whole yes. But if you paid attention to Force Awakens, again, she's the chosen one. She just needed to find, if you listen to what she said, she needed to find her way in this place, or in this world, or in all of this. She knows, if you watch the part with in Force Awakens when she said, you will uncuff me and you will release these restraints, or whatever, however she said, I can't remember the exact words. So when he did that, it gave her, she kind of got it. So she had all, so yeah, I mean, that's the best explanation they can come up with. I mean, Luke Skywalker had how much time to train? It was only like 3 years. And how powerful did he become? That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I get what you're saying. I really do. I just the validity of complaining about it isn't gonna make the needle move any farther one way or the other. I guess. People want to bitch about it, and complain about it.
I know what you mean, JP.
How are you doing, Chauncey?
Reminds me of 1969 with something that only I know about. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I get it, JP, but Anakin was the chosen one too in those shitty prequel films, and even he had to face. She did face some adversity, though. It's a different kind of adversity. She didn't face the adversity straight up. She faced it in a different way. Yes, they failed a little bit in that aspect, but she still faced some adversity. It is.
She kind of is still facing adversity because she still has no idea who her parents are.
You got to remember, they're gonna end up going farther into the where they're going to explain it a little bit more. I guarantee it. You guys just need to be patient. It'll come. But you can't want everything all at once. It doesn't work that way. That's the problem with the movies, is everybody wants the movie to be done their way. Well, not everybody, and like Trek said, not everybody's going to get what they want. I mean, do I want more? Fuck yeah. It only makes sense. But I'm not going to complain about it, because I actually read... Shut the fuck up, Bobby. I actually read more than just what the movie has to say. And Chauncey, I don't care if you're over at your uncle's house. Good for you. I'm sorry, that sounded bad. I shouldn't have said that. I apologize, but...
JP's a dick, don't you know?
I am. I'll take that.
Well, you know, this reminds me of 1985 with Ozzy Osbourne and some wig.
I have no idea where the fuck you're coming up with that shit.
Still trying to find the password of my 20-year-old Yahoo account.
Bobby, you do realize I'm going to fucking kill you, right?
One of these days.
I'm prepared for when that day comes. Hey, yo, sis! Shut up! It's not my fault my computer's a potato.
Oh, dear Lord.
I once had a threesome with Dan Rex and Lilith. I tried to invite my sister, but she wouldn't come, literally.
On that note, I think we're going to end the show here, folks. I'm getting tired. He has to work tomorrow as well.
That too. You know what? Since Bobbit is going to the movie tomorrow, I can actually, if we want, I can actually, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to talk about Star Wars. I want people to tell me what they think should have happened. Like TSS did. He enjoyed the movie. There were some flaws in the movie. There's always a flaw in every fucking movie. I found a flaw in fucking Infinity War. It happens. Every movie has a flaw. So, yeah. That's all. I'm doing the show tomorrow. What? Good shit, guys. Good shit. What? You okay, JP? You like a dad too, Mr. Involved, like brother to me. Well, I'm doing good, man. I'm just really tired.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6:30 for the Star Wars talk.
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about Star Wars. I'm gonna tell you what I thought, because I really didn't talk. I don't think during the review I did.
During my review? Our review?
Paige did most of the talking during that review.
The first one, yeah. I did most of the talking in the second one of the solo movie.
Yeah, because of your show.
But as we said, we'll do a big talk tomorrow, all about it, and we'll also get your perspective on the whole thing. So join us at 6:30 Central Time. I hope y'all have a good night, and we shall see you tomorrow.